in mood, climate, and landscape and opposite of my hometown, Albuquerque. It was also exactly what I needed after an extremely busy winter and a recent encounter with my former best friend and my ex-fiancé. I awakened my first morning in the tropics to the sound of surf gently washing at the beach. My room at the Westin Hotel faced Kalapaki Bay and was in the shady side of the building this time of day. The air felt pleasantly cool on my bare skin. I pulled on a light cotton kimono and stepped out to the lanai. The breeze fluttered my hair, filling my nostrils with the scent of the sea. The bay stretched out before me, the sand on the beach wiped smooth by the night tide. I wondered what Rusty would think of a romp on the beach. He'd probably be out in the water in no time. Rusty's an unusual dog of uncertain origins. He's about the build of a Labrador, the color of an Irish setter, and the temperament of a Cocker Spaniel puppy. I never tell anyone that last part. His size is usually enough to dissuade potential attackers, and he has a way of smiling, no kidding, that shows his teeth, so most people think he's snarling. I usually let them think so. Rusty adopted me back when I was in college. He started hanging around outside my English lit class and following me around campus. No matter how many other people fussed over him, he stuck by me. My fiancé had recently eloped with my best friend, and I think Rusty sensed my neediness. He's been with me 10 years now. 7 floors below me, the ocean looked like a rippled piece of azurite with short ruffs of white lace at the edges. There was a time delay effect as I watched the lapping waves roll onto the beach several seconds before their soft whooshing sound reached my ears. The sweet smell of tropical flowers rose toward me, borne on the humid air. Distance miniaturized the mosaic patterned stone walkway below, and I watched 2 men in hotel uniform pull their golf carts together side by side. A cigarette exchanged hands, and their laughter drifted up to me. They lounged, obviously in no hurry to rush back to work. I took a deep breath and stretched, enjoying the tiny shot of adrenaline to my extremities. It felt good to be away from the routine, to have my taxes done, and Ron back at the office handling things there again. In real life, I'm a CPA. I'm also partners with my brother Ron in a small private investigation firm. Ron is the PI. I'm just supposed to keep the finances running right. This past winter, though, Ron broke his leg in a skiing accident, leaving me to run the whole show for a couple of months. By the 1st of May, I decided I was entitled to a break. I was glad for a change, not to be responsible. The beach below was absolutely deserted. The flat, gray expanse of sand looked cool, as nearly colorless as the pale sky beyond. Catamarans and small sailboats, their sails neatly rolled, lined the fringe between sand and grass safely beyond the tide's reach. The beach towel concession stand was securely shuttered. It must be early. I glanced at my watch. 6 o'clock. 10 Albuquerque time. No wonder I felt so wide awake. The empty beach looked tempting, but the sun hadn't reached it yet. The air would probably be a bit nippy to bare skin that had been swaddled in protective woolens the past 5 months. Another whiff of a breeze shook the palm fronds and raised tiny bumps on my skin. My stomach spoke, reminding me that my last meal had been on an airplane, so long ago that I had trouble calculating the hours. Breakfast seemed to be in order. 2 hours later, after a shower and a mushroom omelet, I felt ready to get out and explore. Like any diligent tourist, I'd picked up an assortment of maps and guidebooks at the airport, so I decided to find out what this paradise had to offer. I jammed my bikini, a towel, and a bottle of sunscreen into my canvas tote, made sure I had my wallet and keys to the rental car, and left the room. Last night my arrival had been late, and I hadn't comprehended the full magnificence of the Westin Hotel and its grounds. Walking out now, I passed through the elegant lower lobby with its thick blue and gold oriental rug, teak registration desk, and Chinese antiques. One wall opened to reveal an open courtyard, about the size of a city block. A tiled pond filled most of it. In its center, marble horses reared dramatically.